Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is the MBTI personality type assessment of Sofia Vergara. But before we dive into this topic, I would like to underline something about my book. It is written from a health science point of view, so we'll be looking at the anatomy, physiology, major neurotransmitters, and so forth of the 16 MBTI personality types. And based on this information, you can determine your own type. And since I advocate that like attract like, then you can determine who's the best match for you long term. And the last chapter gives you tools, suggestions, and so forth to enhance your overall health to be at your best when you do want to get involved in a long-term romantic relationship. So let's go back to the topic at hand. When we look at the 16 MBTI personality types, they can be grouped into four main ones. The first ones are sensor judgers, the second sensor perceivers, the third intuitive thinkers, and the last one intuitive feelers. To me, Sofia Vergara is a sensor perceiver, and I will explain why. I have some notes on screen so I don't miss anything. Sofia Margarita Vergara is a Colombian and American actress and television personality. She was born on July the 10th, 1972 in Colombia. She is now 51 years old. She has four siblings. Her older brother was murdered and an adopted cousin. Vergara was discovered by a photographer while walking on the beach in Colombia, and she was quickly presented with offers of modeling and television work. She made her first appearance at the age of 17 in a Pepsi commercial aired in Latin America. Sofia then began studies at the Creative Workshops School of Acting, where Gloria Estefan also trained. She rose to prominence while co-hosting two television shows for Spanish-language television network Univision in the late 1990s. Vergara studied dentistry for 3 years at the National University of Colombia, but she left 2 semesters away from completing her degree to pursue opportunities in modeling and show business. In 1998, not wanting to be caught in the unrest that resulted in her brother's murder, Vergara immigrated to the United States with her family, settling in Miami, Florida. Her first notable acting job in English was in the film Chasing Papi, but she also was involved in the movie Four Brothers, Meet the Browns, Medea Goes to Jail, receiving an Alma Award nomination for the latter. In 2000, Vergara was diagnosed with thyroid cancer at the age of 28. She had her thyroid removed, underwent radioiodine therapy, and made a full recovery. She takes medication to prevent hypothyroidism. According to Forbes, in 2012, Vergara was the highest earning woman in US television. Still in 2012, she was named one of People magazine's 50 most beautiful people and named by the Hollywood Reporter and Billboard as one of the most influential Latin women in Hollywood. In 2014, she became an American citizen. In 2015, Vergara received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She starred in the NBC sitcom Modern Family as Gloria Delgado Pritchett. Since 2020, Vergara has been a judge on America's Got Talent. In terms of her business ventures, in 2011, Vergara designed a clothing line for Kmart targeting soccer moms. In 2011, she was named the face of CoverGirl. In terms of personal life, Vergara has naturally blonde hair. For movies and television, she is sometimes asked to color her hair dark brown or black to make her look more stereotypical Hispanic. Vergara was married at the age of 18 to her high school sweetheart, Joe Gonzalez, in 1991. They had a son named Manolo. They divorced in 1993. She and her boyfriend Nick Loeb became engaged in 2012. In 2014, Vergara announced that the engagement had been called off. From 2015 to 2017, Vergara was involved in a legal dispute regarding the future of two fertilized embryos produced by in vitro fertilization. In December 2014, Sofia married Joe Mangaliano. On July 17th, 2023, so very recently, Sofia and Joe announced their divorce after 7 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. And Sofia Vergara's current net worth is about $180 million American. If we look at Sofia Vergara's life trajectory, it's typical of center perceivers. So at the age of 17, she caught the eye of a casting agent and she quickly started doing commercials and modeling jobs. So she did pursue higher education because she wanted to become a dentist. But very, very close to completing her degree, she decided to drop everything and to pursue acting and basically the entertainment business. And this is something you'll see often with center perceivers. They'll be close to finishing, let's say, a degree or another project, and if they find something that is more compelling, they will pursue that. So these are people who don't mind taking risks like that, because most people will say, well, I want to finish my degree, having a stable job, but they're not interested in that. So they have a high tolerance again for risk. Not only in terms of she decided to do that within her country, but she decided to leave Colombia and move her family to the United States and start over. So this is something that they feel energized by, because center perceivers, when you look at their brain type, they are energized by dopamine. Dopamine has to do with novelty. So things that are new, different, they'll be attracted to that. So the fact that Sofia was attracted to the entertainment business, points to being as a center perceiver, but also the fact that she is business minded. So she created a fragrance. She also partnered with Kmart to create a clothing line, and she has a company that makes furniture. So all this points to the interest of center perceivers in general. The other aspect when it comes to the center perceivers is that they tend to be very focused if they're interested in subject matter. So they're the type of people they're not so much disciplined as much are passionate. And Sofia Vergara said in one of her interviews that when she moved to the States and was carving her acting career, she worked like an animal to reach her goal. So that will really, I think, it points to Sofia being a center perceiver. The other aspect is whether Sofia is a feminine or a masculine energy. I would say that she's most likely a feminine because the way she talks, the way she moves, the way she dresses, it's very feminine. And so in other words, she is the type of person who's probably tends to be more emotional in terms of the vocabulary she uses. And even when you compare how she comes across compared to soon-to-be ex-husband Joe, in the sense that he comes across as very masculine, like sort of the way he talks, he's more to the point. His hobbies as well. He likes mountain climbing. He likes cars and very sort of left brain dominant interests. So he's object oriented, whereas Sofia comes across as people oriented. So I would say that most will see that that's how she comes across. So this aspect of her is very sort of evident when you actually see her talk and move, that she is a right brain dominant person. Now, whether or not Sofia is an extrovert or introvert, I would say that she's most likely an extrovert. She's someone who comes across as, vivacious, very expressive, and she doesn't seem to need time alone to recharge. Even when she moved to the States, she also came with her family. So she said that she enjoys being with, a big family circle. You'll see that people who are true introverts even if it's a few friends and family members, they need time alone. Even with people who are close to them, they might feel drained if they spend too much time with them. So I would say that even in terms of the red carpet, she easily talks. You don't see her being tired, being interacting with the press and so forth, even in terms of interviews. So I would say that Sofia, based on these characters, is most likely an ESFP. So let me know if you agree or disagree with this personality type assessment by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to click on the notification bell to be notified of other videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.